Back in 2003, I purchased my first video camera to start filming some of my deer hunts. A hunt to Saskatchewan that year was a perfect opportunity to break the camera in. Here's one of the first bucks I filmed working a licking branch over a scrape. I had already taken some trophy class bucks on previous hunts to Canada, so I was hoping to use a video camera to film the bucks I passed up, as well as being able to capture a kill on camera. This buck was one of many that I passed up on that hunt. A broken brow tine on this whitetail disqualified him from consideration. Here's another buck that I passed up from the same stand. This one didn't have any broken tines, but his tines were too short. When this buck stopped right in front of the blind that I was in at one point, I also saw that he had a short mane on the back of his neck. Here's a third mature, big-bodied buck that I saw from that same stand, and he's certainly a dandy 8-pointer, but I was having too much fun filming the bucks, and I was actually looking for one to shoot that would score in the 160s. I was hunting with Proudfoot Creek outfitters who I had done well hunting with in the past, and I had arranged to hunt for 2 weeks. So I was taking my time to make sure I saw a dandy I wanted before pulling the trigger. Here's another one that I passed up. Here's the best buck I passed up. He has 9 points that are very long, but the light level was so low, I had a difficult time telling how long his brow tines were with my binoculars. If I had seen this buck in better lighting, I probably would have been tempted to shoot him, but as it was, I passed him up. Someone else later shot this buck, and his antlers grossed in the 150s. During my second week of hunting, I finally got the opportunity I was waiting for from a new spot. It was the first time I was in this stand, and I got a case of buck fever and blew it. Take a look. Concerned about making sure the buck was on camera when I took the shot, I rushed it, and that really caused a problem. And then when I tried to bolt in another round, the rifle was at an angle and it jammed, preventing me from getting a follow-up shot. What I experienced is one of the potential problems that hunters face who try to film their own hunts. If I had maintained my composure, there would have been no problem. In reality, I had all the time in the world to relax and film this deer before taking the shot. My emotions just got the better of me in this case. The outfitter was just as disappointed in my flubbed opportunity as I was, understandably. But I was able to keep hunting and had a chance to redeem myself. When I saw this 10-pointer from a different spot later on in the week, I decided to take him. Most hunters would agree that this is a mature whitetail with trophy class antlers. Unfortunately, I bumped the end of my rifle barrel on the side of the blind when I was trying to put it out the window, and he took off. Fortunately, I was able to get the rifle out the window and get on him before he went very far. He was just at the top of the frame when I shot and dropped him. Then I readjusted the camera, and since he was still alive, I gave him a finishing shot. Well, folks, it's about 11 a.m. on Thursday, I believe November 20th, today, and I just shot one of the best whitetail bucks of my career. It looks like a dandy 10-point. I tried to film shooting the deer. I did film him for a while on the bait, but I was putting the rifle out the window on the blind, and I bumped the barrel and made a little bit of noise, and that spooked him a little bit. He went back behind the bait, but fortunately I had a little bit of an opening, and I was able to get a bullet through and drop him in his tracks. I'm anxious to see see this deer. It's a dandy. Let's go see what he looks like. All right. Oh man, there he is. Wow, what a buck. Holy mackerel. Wow. Oh, here he is, folks. Oh, beautiful 10-point. Look at that. Beautiful buck. Regardless of what he scores, I'm happy with this deer. He's a beautiful animal. Nice mature buck. The buck's antlers ended up having a gross score in the 150s. Not a bad consolation prize.